Have you almost lost your virginity? Hey guys, welcome to Q&A with A. Just made that up. So I asked you guys on Instagram on my story to ask me some questions. I'm trying to get back into the YouTubes along with my blog, along with modeling. This is what I want my job to be. Without further ado, let's get to these Q's with A. What is your job? Right now, I'm working at a treatment center for OCD, anxiety, depression. I just graduated in May with my bachelor's in psychology. It's taught me that I don't want to work in the field though. It is a lot, it's heavy. For me, I want to go down a more creative route with my work. I am 22 years young. What's your zodiac sign? I am an Aries, although I do not see any similarities, but I guess I can be very fiery and sassy. Sometimes I have very little patience and that's when it comes out. I'm just like, the ram has those horns and those horns come out sometimes. I got asked, what kind of things do you do to keep your weight down, but also not slipping into eating disorder behaviors? I don't try and like keep a certain weight. I mean, I haven't weighed myself in so long. I don't even know my weight and I feel great with that. So what's something on your bucket list that you've always wanted to do? Honestly, skydiving. I want to go skydiving so badly. May I ask, how tall are you? You may ask, and I am 5'8". Sometimes I can say like 5'8.5" when it comes to modeling, but 5'8". When I asked you guys for the questions, I had just posted my blog post about how to move across the country with $700 in your bank account. If you want to read that, which you should. The link to that will be in the description box, so go do that. How did I come to LA? They asked,
bus, train, plane, car.
It was a van. Cross country from Florida to LA, a 3-week road trip in a van. So I do not have a car here with me, which is like, but you know.
We're doing it.
How did you choose what city to live in? Well, LA, I've always seen myself out here. Like, even before visiting, I did make a visit. I have always seen myself in LA, even before visiting here. And I just fell in love with it when I did visit. But even before that, I felt it in my gut. I see myself in LA. Santa Monica was actually the place that made me fall in love with California. So now I'm living it. How did you meet Bobby and Cammie, and any tips for making new friends? I feel like we are going to collab and just make a video explaining in detail how we met. To just sum it all up, honestly, Instagram, social media. It was just an instant bond, instant connection, instant sisterhood, and we're just best friends, roommates. Ugh.
I love that.
And any tips for making new friends? Honestly, don't be afraid to reach out to people on social media. The day and age we're in, you just have to put yourself out there. That chance that they can reply and they can meet up with you and you guys can have that instant connection. There's nothing to lose. Now my 2 best friends are the ones I met through social media, so.
Do it.
Where are you from? I'm from Jersey. What nationalities are you? I get this question all the time. Cuban, Colombian, and Latvian. 50% Cuban, 25% Colombian, and 25% Latvian. No one really knows what Latvia is, so
let me tell you.
It's a small Baltic country in Europe, and it's really, really tiny. It's like by Estonia, Lithuania, and my rings are Latvian rings. Ooh, which came first, the seed or the avocado? As I'm staring into my phone and my pop socket is just avocados. Me. How do you cope with things changing? I don't really know how I cope with it, but all the change that has happened in my life happens for a reason, and there's always something that it leads to that's bigger or better. So I guess just reminding myself of that. Remind yourself that everything does happen for a reason, and if something is changing that's scary, that's leaving room for something better to come along. What's your favorite part of Los Angeles? Santa Monica, Venice. They're the places that made me fall in love with LA. I'm speaking with my hands a lot. The vibes here are so cool. There's so many different people. The Venice boardwalk, I know so many people hate it, but when I'm there, I just love it. Like, I
love the vibe.
Have you ever been in a long-term relationship? Literally, the epitome of forever alone. I am the epitome. Never been in a long-term relationship, never had even like a short-term relationship, not even like a one-day relationship.
Nope.
Never, you know, things happen in divine timing, so. We're just gonna stay single and live life. At this moment in your life, what excites you most / makes your heart happiest? The fact that I'm still just 22 years young and I'm finally figuring out what I want. Like when I think of my future life and like when I'm succeeding in life, it's me going to like casting calls and modeling and doing shoots while coming home to do YouTube or write a blog post, and things like that excite me. The fact that I'm still so young and have all this time to truly chase those dreams. Yeah, at this point in my life right now, that's what makes me happiest. Tips for young adults to get their finances in order after moving to California. When I get there, I will let you know, because right now your girl's on a little struggle bus, but I'm going to be okay financially. I don't really have any tips. I guess just knowing necessities versus your wants. For example, taking an Uber to work and back would be so much easier, save so much time. But at the end of the day, a bus ride is $1.25 and an Uber is $6 or more each way. So sometimes you just have to like make that little sacrifice and know that it's temporary. Just deciphering your needs versus your wants. Other than that, I got no other tips. I'm sorry. And your journal, is your journal, ooh. My journey is starting off, it's still fresh. I just signed with my agency in October. Going to casting calls makes me happy. I'm actually making steps and doing things for the ultimate goal that I have. I'm excited to see where it goes because I have a good feeling about it and I truly feel like I'm meant to be pursuing this, so I'm excited. Stay tuned. Have you almost lost your virginity? There have been times in college, like drunken nights, where there have been guys that have been wanting to, you know, bring me back to their house, and I'm just like,
No.
I've waited this long, so I'm just going to keep waiting, I guess. I'll be the 40-year-old virgin. Me. I guess no, like I haven't almost lost it. I hope you enjoyed this little Q's with A. Thank you so much for asking me those Q's. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like the video and follow me on Instagram. And I love you guys so much. And I hope you enjoyed this. I hope